Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. Great revival night again tonight at East Campus. I look forward to seeing you there. But right now, I want to talk to you a little bit about preparing for things. Oftentimes, you hear Pentecostals or charismatics talking, and somehow they consider it unspiritual to make a plan. They consider it unspiritual to prepare. You talk to them about insurance, you talk to them about, making sure the family is taken care of for the future, and they say, no, that's a lack of faith. Well, listen to this verse in 1 Kings 20, verse 22. Afterward, the prophet, this is a man of God, he came to the king of Israel and said, quote, strengthen your position and see what must be done, because next spring the king of Aram will attack you again. Now look at this. The prophet of God comes to him and says, I have a message from God for you. Strengthen your position. Start work right now. Start work right now and strengthen your position. See everything that needs to be done. Go out and study. Make yourself a plan, because next spring, this king Aram is going to come and attack you again. Now, Proverbs says the prudent see danger and take refuge, and the simple keep on going and suffer for it. Now, the question is, which are you? Are you a person who can recognize, I've got some things coming ahead, I need to prepare for them? Are you a family that now the tuition is due? Forgive me, I know this is brutal, but now you're just now trying to figure out where to get the money when you could have been saving since last January? When we know that there's problems ahead, when we know that there are things that are going to happen ahead, well, forgive me, when we know that we are going to get older and we need to make sure that our families are taken care of. We know that we are going to die and go to heaven, and we need to make sure that we leave an inheritance for our children's children. Are you a person who thinks ahead? There's a lady in our church, and I won't mention her name or let you figure out who she is, because that would embarrass her. She's a very dignified woman. But I've always admired her because she's always thinking way ahead of everybody else. She's taking care of her family, she's taking care of herself, but she's always way out there ahead of everybody else, thinking about what needs to be done and how do I do things now so that there'll be no problems later. Now that is how a leader thinks. You don't live spontaneously. You live with forethought.